Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. A man is facing court today over a house fire at East Maitland. Firefighters were called to a home on Law Street at about 5:30 yesterday morning and quickly extinguished the blaze, but there was significant damage. A 28-year-old man was treated at the scene for smoke inhalation and minor burns, then taken to hospital in a stable condition. Sadly, the bodies of 2 cats were found inside. Following inquiries, a 44-year-old man was arrested at Millers Forest and charged with damaged property by fire or explosion and breach of bail. The Weather Bureau says the Wollombi Brook at Bulga could peak near the moderate flood level today. River levels are rising downstream at Singleton and Maitland, where minor flooding is possible, while levels in the Upper Hunter, Patterson and Williams rivers are easing. It comes after the SES carried out 14 flood rescues and more than 350 calls for help across the Hunter and Central Coast. SES Commissioner Carleen York says there's now concern for the middle of the week.
Between Wednesday and Friday, we're expecting another front to come through from the western part of New South Wales across to the east. So, it's a good time for the community where you aren't flooded, but where you can just prepare your houses, clean out your gutters, make sure everything's safe.
Flood mitigation work in Wallsend is taking a major step forward. Newcastle Council is now calling for tenders to replace the Boscawen Street Bridge. It's part of a $20 million flood mitigation strategy for Ironbark Creek. Council wants the work to get underway by the middle of next year. Safe Work could soon implement a mandatory separation distance between ammonium nitrate stores and public infrastructure across Newcastle and other communities. Stockpiles such as those at Kooragang Island have been a source of some concern for the community in the 2 years since the devastating Beirut explosion. Safe Work Acting Head Andrew Gavrielatos says it's important to engage with residents.
We are encouraging community and industry comment on this consultation about mandatory separation distances between a storage facility of ammonium nitrate and surrounding homes. And the best way of doing that is going to the Safe Work New South Wales website and looking up Have Your Say on ammonium nitrate facilities.
Premier Dominic Perrottet is promising to keep Lake Macquarie residents better informed on the latest developments following the discovery of cane toads in the area. Some Mandalong landowners say they've had no direct contact with officials from the Department of Primary Industries, despite 19 of the notorious pests being found in the region in recent weeks. Dominic Perrottet says he'll follow up with the Minister and the Department to ensure residents are kept in the loop. It's World Mental Health Day, and the hunters being encouraged to think twice about the stigma we might attach to mental health issues. According to the latest census data, hunter residents are more likely to have a mental health condition than the rest of the country. University of Newcastle Healthy Minds researcher Dr. Dara Sampson says it's simple to seek professional help or to reach out to someone in need.
We don't need to be experts. Most of us just want someone to listen to us. We also know from that Australian Bureau of Statistics data, up to half of people who identified as having a mental health concern don't contact a health professional. So a lot of us will talk to colleagues, will talk to friends.
2NURFM Sport.
Number 1 Sports Ground has proved its worth, with West walking away with the win against City in what was the only first-grade fixture to go ahead on the weekend. The match at the newly revamped venue was praised by City's captain Ben Patterson, with his side now to play University. The Jets will look to kick their season off this Saturday against Perth, following the F3 derby with Central Coast being washed out. Newcastle's new look midfield includes Brandon O'Neill, Angus Thurgate and Costa Grozos. Coach Arthur Pappas says the starting 11 named for the derby are not guaranteed a starting spot this Saturday. Knights winger Dom Young has impressed on his international debut for England ahead of their World Cup campaign starting this Saturday. Young grabbed a try and was involved in others with centre Callum Watkins and skipper George Williams as his side walked away with a 50-0 win against Fiji in the warm-up match. And Merryweather's Ryan Callanan has sealed a spot on next year's championship tour, posting 2 8-point rides and finishing runner-up at the Arceria Pro in Portugal. That's sport. I'm Jordan Regnis.
And the winning numbers in Weekend Lotto are 17, 20, 23, 33, 37 and 45, and the supplementaries are 18 and 22. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.